James Akers here, the tie guy. Today is all about black and red. It's actually kind of a charcoal gray and red and some black, but anyway, we're going with those colors today. So I've got this brand new Salvatore Ferragamo tie I haven't worn yet. Got it down at Neiman Marcus in Charlotte from my stylist Andre. Shout out to Andre, he's the best. And it's an absolutely gorgeous tie. Most of my Ferragamo ties are novelty ties. They have like characters or animals or things like that. This particular one doesn't have any characters. It's just a really pretty tie with some geometric patterns. It's red with a darker red with a white circle going around, just a geometric pattern. Like I said, it's not an animal or a character or anything else like that. Let me get this tag off so I can do this review. Forgot to take the tag off earlier. But Ferragamo just makes a really nice solid tie. I probably have more Ferragamos than about any other brand, them and Zegna probably. Their silk always lies nice and perfect. This is a little bit of a thinner tie, but I think it's going to come out real nice. They do make it from thin silk, but the silk is always very soft. This particular tie has a little bit of a rougher texture than most of my Ferragamos, which are like a really butter smooth feel, but it still has a really nice feel to it. Now, when I was tying my tie, you're going to notice a little band-aid here. I cut myself shaving this morning, and the last thing I want to do is get some blood on a white shirt. So please ignore that, guys. I still want to tie a tie for you, and I've got a couple meetings today that I need to be dressed up for. So let's tie this up and see how it comes together. Now, this is a little bit different width of tie than most of my Ferragamos, but the depth, the width, wide, this way as it hangs, but the thickness of it's very similar. So I think I'm going to be pretty similar to, to where I am as far as spot goes. So right here, so I'm going to give it a shot and see how it comes together here. Let's take the long part of the tie over the short part, underneath, up and through. Then we come around behind, all the way around, up and over, down and through. Now we just look at our checkpoint, make sure it's all coming together, and then we come around the front, back in behind, up and through. And then we go down through that little pocket we just created. Hold the top of the pocket, pull the tie down through. And then we're going to adjust. We take the sides, pull them in, hold on to the knot and pull in the long part of the tie. That gets our triangle. Then we pull the short part of the tie, we'll hold our knot. That brings it up to our neck there. Now we want to check for the length at this point. Okay? We want the tip of the tie, that's this part right here, to be somewhere between the top and the bottom of the belt buckle. And we are just past the top, almost halfway down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten this knot just a little bit, give me just a tiny bit more length. So I hold the knot and I'm going to pull on the long part of the tie. Just a little bit. That gives me a little bit of length. Now let's pull the collar down. Let's see how this all comes together here. I don't want any gap at all right here, so I'm going to pull the tie up. We pull the tie up by pulling on the shorter part of the tie, the back of the tie. We'll hold on to the knot. And I'm going to tuck it into the keeper in the back. And let's take a look at how this looks. We have us a perfect triangle. Perfectly tied tie. We are coming right at about halfway down our belt buckle. Absolutely perfect. The look is going to start scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I'm going to go through it with you right now. Today we're wearing an Isaia suit. Isaia is out of Naples, Italy. Wonderful, wonderful tailor or fashion house here, tailor. And it's a charcoal gray. It almost looks black, but it's actually a really deep charcoal gray with white pinstripes. You can see those in there. And this is the Isaia logo. It's red coral. That's their logo. So they give you a lapel with it. So I always wear that with my Isaia suit. I'm wearing a white Brooks Brothers shirt. It's kind of an Oxford look, but it's not a button down. And we're wearing a red Salvatore Ferragamo tie with some white geometric patterns. We're pairing that today with a black Hermes belt with a gold belt buckle. This belt has some white stitching across the top and the bottom, so it brings the white out of the shirt. And because we're wearing a red tie and a very, very dark gray suit, we're wearing red bottom, Christian Louboutin, black Oxfords. So that's the look. Isaia suit, Brooks Brothers shirt, Salvatore Ferragamo tie, Hermes belt, Christian Louboutin shoes. If you want to check out my Instagram, Tie Guy James Akers, you'll see close-ups of the whole outfit, close-ups of the tie, selfies of me wearing it, and close-ups of the knot and everything else. So check that out if you will. Tie Guy James Akers. Guys, thank you for watching. I am ready for work.